On today's show, Jolene Radnoti from Read to Succeed joins us to talk about how their organization is helping people in our community strengthen literacy and open new doors. Fran, Dunne, and Jimmy Pitts from the Senior Activity Center of Smyrna stop by to share how they support seniors across our community, plus details about a fun fundraising event coming your way soon. Then local legend Wayne Blair delivers another powerful America 250 moment. And of course, don't forget our Purple Paws Pet of the Week. So remember, the only homework you have today is watching this show. Good Morning Murfreesboro for Friday, March 13th, 2026 begins now.
Good morning, Murfreesboro. I'm Lance Chandler.
And I'm Rachel Albertson. Thank you for joining us for another week where we talk about what makes Murfreesboro shine.
Yeah, and we got
Shiny,
our
happy
festivities going on. I was surprised by this morning. I like the unicorn look.
Right.
You know, Rachel showed up here and she was like, "I got you something to wear."
I love holidays, decorations, anything with glitter. Like, that's my jam.
So here we are, festive. So happy St. Patrick's Day, because we St. Patrick's Day will happen between now and next Friday when you see us again. So we're wishing you a happy St. Patrick's Day now, and we're festive. We like it.
And I'm very chipper for this whole time change thing.
Yeah, you know, it's really thrown us off. You know, we have a 7-month-old, so he loves a good time change.
The earlier the better.
Yeah, it's you know, he hasn't done terrible with it, but he is adjusting well. But he's a good baby.
He is a good baby.
Yeah,
he's a good baby. Like, you know, your next one's going to be a terror.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say the first one's always the good one, and the next one is just... Wow.
Or not, but
then if you have 3, I hear it's just like...
Even numbers, man. Even numbers is where it's at.
Okay.
How's your car? Did you have the little white pedals and the Bradford pear?
How's my eyes? Like, right before we started filming here, I was like... rubbing my eyes,
right?
I can't see. My nose is stopped up. Everybody's like that. You know, looks like it's snowing again. Don't be concerned if you're not from here. It's not snowpocalypse out here. It's just the Bradford pears everywhere. And if you go out and you have a black car and it's yellow, that's still your car. It's just got pollen all over it.
Welcome to Tennessee.
I know. Yeah. I know. I saw a video on TikTok that said that the guy was making fun of that, and he's like, what color is your car out there? And he's like, black. He's like, oh no, it's yellow now.
Oh. And speaking of TikTok, thank you to all our new followers.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. And have you been keeping up with the American Idol, our local celebrity?
I know, Jordan. He's doing such a good job. Wow.
Yeah.
What a singer! Oh my word.
And that song.
I know.
Grandma's Hands.
Yep, that's
right?
it.
In Hawaii.
Yeah.
I didn't get the invite to Hawaii, but that's okay.
Well, maybe the next one.
I can't sing.
Hey, I think they're filming it all in Nashville, so maybe Jordan will be like, "Hey, Good Morning Murfreesboro, you want to come out to Nashville and be my guest?" I don't know.
If you know him, hook us up.
Yeah, we'd be.
Hook us up.
Yeah, because
all right.
We'd love to have him on the show. We love spreading, you know, the sunshine of people and what they do in the community and everything. And he's a great guy. From everything I've heard and seen from him in the community, he's a really good dude.
That would be great. Well, are you ready to make me giggle?
I think I have
get off the chair and walk away.
Wow, that would be intense.
Yeah.
If I ever do one that bad, then I'm just retiring.
I'll be polite.
I'm retiring from the dad joke scene.
I'll be polite.
All right. I thought this one was a good one, so we'll let you be the judge. Before Jay-Z was married, what did he call his wife?
I don't know.
Fiance. I told you. I thought it was good.
That was good. I'll give you that one. Well, you know, we do the little, we do the jokes against guests, and I brought one for later that we're not going to do right on the show, but after, I'm coming for you.
Okay. All right, bring it on. I'm not scared.
Good. You shouldn't be. Well, welcome to Murfreesboro. We're full, but hey, if you're here and you want to know what your neighbors are saying, different Southernisms, we're here every week to help you out. This week, we're going to talk about how Southern people tell you you're ugly without being nasty. I have so much fun looking this stuff up.
All right, go for it.
All that meanness is starting to show up on your face.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of ugly on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, or somebody keeps saying, if you keep scowling like that, your face is going to get stuck that way.
I did hear that one.
Or she looks meaner than a snake.
I hadn't heard that before I moved here.
I got some good ones.
You do. Yeah, wait, what was that animal you talked about last week?
Cody.
All right.
We have fun.
We do have fun.
There's no southern way to say unicorn.
No.
All right. Well, we have our national events coming up. This month is National Reading Month.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and we have Jolene later on the show that's coming on. She's Read to Succeed, so we're excited to talk to her.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. This week there's so much going on. Pediatric Nurse Practitioner Week.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. And then Down Syndrome Awareness Week.
And one that I really should participate, National Clean Out Your Closet Week.
Yeah, you and my wife.
We should have a contest.
I need to clean. Oh,
No
a
pressure.
closet clean off. Yeah, I need to clean mine out too. I have way too much stuff. Here's the thing, and you might be able to relate. Is guys have T-shirts from high school even whenever they're like.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going.
And my wife's like, "Do you wear this anymore?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I wore it once," and then she gets on to me
Oh, my goodness.
that's a
Yeah,
big
no.
ordeal in our house. So yeah, I need to clean my closet out. All right, then today is Canine Veterans Day.
Yeah, those dogs really do a lot for people.
They
You
do
don't
do a
even you don't know or appreciate how much work those dogs do.
It is amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. It's also National Good Samaritan Day.
Be a good Samaritan. Then tomorrow it's Legal Assistance Day.
And National Potato Chip Day. Have you ever dipped a potato chip in chocolate?
Oh yeah. I've dipped a potato chip in just about everything.
Yeah.
And then everybody's favorite day of the year, Pie Day, 3.14. There'll be pizza discounts and pie discounts and
yeah.
everything everywhere. People will be offering up pie to you galore.
Yes. It's a fun one. It's also Albert Einstein's birthday.
Yeah. And then on Monday, it's Act Happy Day. I don't have to act happy. I am happy.
I don't have to act happy when I have this much caffeine. And then, not my favorite day of the year. On Monday, you're not supposed to take any selfies.
I can honestly say I probably participate in that day almost every day of the year.
I need to remember my life and the people in it. The selfie isn't just about me. It's about who's with me and what's going on.
That's true.
And
That's
my
true.
dog.
That's
my
true.
dog and I take
We
selfies.
no longer have the shoe boxes and cases
Right.
under the bed stuffed with all the photos anymore. It all stays in our pocket now, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I print some and put them on the wall.
And then Tuesday,
Tuesday.
St. Patrick's Day. Get out there and get your Guinness on.
Yes. Yeah, there's so many events. There's one with the Murfreesboro Fire Department
Yeah.
for the MDF at the alley on Main.
Yeah, and remember, guys, if you're going to be out, don't Guinness and drive.
Right,
Make sure that
absolutely.
you stay safe.
Yeah. And Wednesday is Global Recycling Day, which is an important day. If you've ever gone toward the north side of town, you know how much recycling matters.
Yeah. Don't trash more.
I wasn't going to say it, but since you did.
All right. And we have to thank our wonderful sponsors. We have Superior Overhead Doors,
Valley Growers,
InfoRule Social Media,
615 Insurance,
TMX Creative.
KDG Architectural Firm.
Oh,
I'm really excited about it. All right. Well, if you don't have anything to do this weekend, you're not looking hard enough, and you're definitely not watching our show. All right. Rev your engines tomorrow. Head to Bumpus Harley Davidson from 11 to 2 for Lifted, Leaned, and Loaded, where the truck crowd and the bike crowd come together for one loud, chrome-filled afternoon. Expect Harleys, lifted trucks, show-worthy builds, and one solid community of horsepower lovers. Food will be served from 11 to 2, courtesy of Murfreesboro Auto Center, while supplies last. Bring your baddest bike and your meanest rig, or just bring your appetite and come and hang out. Let's pack the lot and make some noise. Also tomorrow from 9 to noon, Wag It Better Boutique in Murfreesboro is hosting a pet CPR and first aid certification class. You'll learn life-saving skills like how to check vital signs, handle emergencies, treat wounds, choking, poisoning, and even perform pet CPR. The cost is $74.95 per person and includes a 2-year certificate and access to an online animal emergency resource center. Bonus tip, if you bring a stuffed animal, you'll be able to practice your skills during class. If you love animals and want to be ready in an emergency, this is a great opportunity to learn something that can truly save a pet's life.
I feel like you've done this before. I don't know. It just seems like something that Rachel would do, a CPR class for your pets.
No. I
That's
don't do
interesting.
medical emergencies. I call
No
or rush
sport-
my dog to the vet.
No sports and no medical emergencies.
No.
Got it.
No. Tomorrow from 9 to 6, the Percussion Act Society of the 2026 Tennessee Scholastic Day of Percussion at Blackman Middle School. That's a lot. Designed for students grade 5 through 12 with beginner, intermediate, and advanced clinics in snare, mallets, and drum set, but percussionists and educators of all levels are welcome. You'll see the guest artists, a percussion ensemble showcase, the all-state percussion ensemble, solo competitions, door prizes, and so much more. If you love to make some noise, this is your day. Wednesday is Fun Day for the Little Ones. Head on over to Canonsburg Village for toddler adventures. Sidewalk art from 10 to 11 a.m. Kids can create rivers, roads, hopscotch, letters, whatever their imagination comes up with, using sidewalk chalk on the biggest canvas around. This event is for ages 5 and under, and the cost is just $5 per toddler. Weather permitting, of course, so be sure to register online to reserve your spot. Finally, veterans and friends, here's a great midweek meetup. This Wednesday and every third Wednesday of the month at 5 p.m., head on over to the Heroes Den for the Veterans Mixer, hosted by VFW Auxiliary Post 4575 in partnership with the Heroes Den. It's a relaxed evening to connect with fellow veterans, supporters, and local small businesses. Join us for great community and conversation, and you're part of that, right?
I am.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Yeah, it is really fun, and it's so sweet to see these veterans that live in the veterans home that don't normally get to go out and do fun things like this all the time. They get to come out and they get to have
and
a good
veterans,
time.
Even outside of that community, are all welcome.
We feed all veterans, just so you know, all veterans. You don't have to come from the veterans home to be there. If you're a veteran, you want to come out and hang out, you're more than welcome, and we'll feed you. And we'll take care of you.
And if you're part of the community that wants to appreciate and love on veterans, it's a great place to go to.
Yeah. And then remember, if you like some of these events and stuff, they're in our description below. And also, make sure that you're liking this. Make sure you're hearting.
And share with a friend.
Yep. And you got to tell them what to do if they're watching on YouTube right now.
Subscribe. Smash the subscribe button.
There you go. Well, we'll be back with our first guest right after this message.
Russ Stover from Superior Overhead Doors in Murfreesboro, Tennessee for LiftMaster. Now, you've been in business for over 30 years, and you carry just one door opener brand, and that's LiftMaster. Why?
Well, in my opinion, and through my experience over the years, LiftMaster has the best product on the market.
So what is the most popular LiftMaster model?
I like the 84505, which is a premium grade belt drive opener. It has a DC motor, built-in LED lights, has a drop-down camera. It's a belt drive opener, very quiet, very durable.
LiftMaster openers come with the popular MyQ app, so I know that my garage door is secure when I'm away. Is that right?
Yes, sir. You can pull the app up. You can check whether your door's open, closed. If you have a camera operator, you can also check your camera to see if anybody's been in or out of your garage. And for the fact that if you're not there and the door opens or closes, it will send alert to your phone.
Did you ever forget to close your garage door when you left for a trip?
Yeah, I've done that a few times. And before the MyQ, I'd turn around and go back and check.
LiftMaster, trusted by Superior Overhead Doors for over 30 years. Check them out at superiordoorsofTN.com.
All right, we are back with our first guest, Jolene Radnoti with Read to Succeed.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here. I'm excited.
It's National Reading Month. What great timing.
Yes, but for me, every month is reading month. So, and I encourage others to make every month reading month. But it's a great way to celebrate it with the kiddos, especially because Dr. Seuss was born this month.
Yeah. My son, they had their Read Across America week last week, so we had to dress him in all his little outfits and comic book characters and like all the things, Hungry Caterpillar, because he's 7 months old, so that's what he loves. So we love reading too in our house, so we're excited for this month as well.
We were big readers. Whether you like it or not, you read. And I actually had my kids read to the dog or the cat or the birds, whatever we had at the time during our zoo period, because then they would read aloud and there was no pressure. Nobody's correcting them.
And that's what we tell, and when we model for the parents, that's what they tell them. Let them read to you once they start, even if they're pretending with the book because they've heard the book so much.
Right.
Let them do that with their siblings, their stuffed animals, their, the pets. It's a great way to give them confidence and make sure that books are fun and it's not scary.
That's a great tip. A great tip. I like that. Well, tell us about Read to Succeed.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Read to Succeed. We've been a nonprofit here in Rutherford County since 2003. A lot of people are like, really? So yes, since 2003, a group of folks, Paul Vaughn with Jennings Rebecca Jones Foundation, Dr. Linda Gilbert, the Shacklets, Ronnie Shaw, several people knew that we needed a little more in our community. The children were getting education and literacy and math, but there was still a struggle.
Yeah.
So the initiative started out of Ronnie Shaw's home. They used AmeriCorps Vistas for employees, got things going. The next thing you know, they're doing Reading in the Schools Day. This one will be the 24th Reading in the Schools Day in September, and that is, we get thousands of volunteers in September to read across all the schools in Rutherford County, so Murfreesboro City and Rutherford County. They did initiatives with after school, just helping kids read, and then they were doing family literacy nights, working with pre-K, and then they noticed something. A lot of the parents were struggling. So then the adult literacy side started. So Read to Succeed, our mission is to provide free literacy programs and events for adults and children in Rutherford County for free. So we do that with, we tutor adults, anyone that wants to get their high school diploma or whatever their literacy goal is, adult basic education for free. We do English as second language for free, citizenship. We help them do all the paths so they can become, get that sustainable employment and work hard so then they can help their family. Because as we know, parents are the indicator for those children. So if they're struggling with literacy,
chances are the kids
right, and then the cycle will continue. And then with our children, we're monthly. We read with pre-K at Case and Lane Pre-K and Murfreesboro Head Start. We provide a brand new book. We read in front of the kids, and then we read again with their parents and model how to read and interact. And we do a fun literacy activity. We do family literacy nights at elementary schools. They let us know if they want one, which we usually have a waiting list. We do 6 a semester, mostly Title I schools, but I feel all schools need it.
Yes.
So once that school lets us know, we partner with Lipscomb, MTSU, and Trevecca, pre-service teachers, and or master teachers. And they put this in their syllabus. So when we have the family literacy nights on a bigger scale, we feed the families because eating together is important. And then they go off with those pre-service teachers and the book that's been chosen by the school and the standard. We purchase the books, the food, we get it all coordinated, and those pre-service teachers get to work with the families and get that practice and read the book and let them see how fun literacy is. And then as they're leaving, we make sure they have not only the book of the night, but other books for the rest of the family to build that home library.
Wonderful.
So I heard a thing when my kids were little is you learn to read and then you read to learn. So obviously super important. And we talk about reading a lot, but it's also some other skills like math skills, ESL, graduation.
Literacy is a whole, there's digital literacy, financial literacy. It's all encompassing.
And you guys cover all of those aspects.
Yes. And so, people think that they just have to come to us for their high set, but we've had a learner that we were partnering with, I always say it wrong, Sunoco, part of Pillsbury over. He was a new employee, and the HR person reached out to us that he was just struggling. And so he had one-on-one tutoring. We got him where he needed to be, and then they promoted him.
That's great.
And he needed more math skills. So we can help with those little things. Say they have a new job and they're, they need the help with the math skills. We can do that as well. Our goal is to make sure the whole family's well-rounded. This is an architecture, office.
Right.
Yeah.
Architects know you have to have that strong foundation.
Yes.
Right.
That strong foundation is literacy.
Yes.
Everything else can come from there. But once you put a book in the hands, hearts, and minds of the children and the families, there's no limit.
That's great. That's great. Well, we have 1 minute left. That's a pretty good note to end on there.
Right.
Is there any shout outs or anything coming up that you want to let everybody know about real quick?
Well, actually, besides working in the schools and doing culturally relevant book clubs and working with the adults, we do community events as well. And so on April 10th, We do the Read to Bee 6th grade spelling bee. So 6th grade, all the schools in our county, private and public, are given the opportunity for these children to participate. So they do classroom bees, and then the winners of those bees compete, and then we get one winner from the school. And then they come and compete, and it's April 10th, Friday, April 10th at Patterson Park. Starts at 6 p.m.
Fun.
And it will be televised, and they're cash prizes, and we just celebrate the fun of literacy.
Well, we'll make
sounds
sure
like
we
a
put the
blast.
links
Yes.
below for
Yeah,
you.
16 schools are participating.
amazing.
Wonderful. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Jolene. We really appreciate it.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Lance.
so much
Thank you.
information. I love it.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much.
And happy
Jane.
reading.
Yes, yes. All right, up next, Purple Paws Pet of the Week. Meet Miss Shanda Smith. This energetic, almost 3-year-old pup is looking for a family that can keep up with her. She'd make an excellent running partner and has even been professionally leash trained. Shanda is smart, eager to please, and loves other dogs. She'd do great with a canine buddy. She's spayed, microchipped, healthy, and ready to find her forever home.
If you're interested in adopting Shanda, reach out to Proverbs Animal Rescue and make Shanda a part of your family. For more information, you can check out our description below for the links.
All right, we have our next guests. We have Jimmy Pitts and Fran Dunne from the Senior Activity Center of Smyrna.
Welcome. You got it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. We're super excited to have you guys talk about the center, and you have a lot of cool things coming up and an event on St. Patrick's Day and all the things.
All the things.
All the things.
We do. It's going to be a fabulous event held at the Williamson Family Farm. This event is to benefit our capital campaign for a new building that we're hoping to break ground on this fall. And it features a group called Sidemen of Note. The 3 guys are professional musicians. Eddie Kilgallen started it. He is currently the band leader and keyboardist for Montgomery Gentry.
Okay.
Wow.
But he got his information and his inspiration to be a musician from Barry Manilow. Jeff Dayton was guitarist and band leader for Glenn Campbell for 15 years. And Tab Lavin was guitarist for Art Garfunkel
Wow.
for 25 years and even played with him a couple of weekends ago in New York City.
That's an amazing lineup.
It is an amazing
Yeah.
lineup.
Wow.
So obviously they perform Garfunkel, Manilow, Campbell songs. They tell stories. And this is just not your typical tribute band. You know, they're true professional
Yeah.
musicians, and what they do is absolutely phenomenal.
That's
awesome.
amazing. So you're talking about a new building, but maybe some people here aren't really familiar with what the Senior Activity Center does for our community.
Absolutely. We are a community center for seniors age 55 and older. They come from all over Middle Tennessee. to
Okay,
be
so
a
not
part of
just
our-
Smyrna.
Not just Smyrna.
Okay.
From all over Middle Tennessee to be a part of our center. And we provide activities and programs that educate, engage, and enhance their lives.
That's great. What type of activities and programs do you guys simply offer? If somebody was interested.
Absolutely. Well, we have the usual bingo and card games, and
Everyone's
there's
favorite.
that's right, twice a week bingo.
Rachel's favorite.
We have a lot of artistic things. We have a large crafting group. We do ceramics. We do watercolor, card making, and then we have a huge physical activity exercise program. They line dance twice a week. They do a chair cardio class, rhythmic drumming, which is taking big exercise balls and putting on buckets with drumsticks,
Uh-huh.
put on really fun music and get that
That's
upper
fun.
arm movement going. And then they do a floor yoga and a chair yoga class and Tai Chi.
It sounds like they're a lot more active than I am.
They're
Yeah,
very
I know, right?
active.
You forgot the most important thing that they do. They travel.
They do
Do
travel.
they travel?
Oh, well, I'm almost old enough to
these are-
attend.
Rachel's ears perked
These
up.
are the most travelingest people I have. They go all over the place. Where are y'all going this year?
We're doing a 3-day trip to Northeast Tennessee in a couple of weeks, but I've got a group going to Portugal.
Wow.
We're doing a week in Savannah and Charleston.
Wow.
I've got some folks going to Mount Rainier and then Great Canadian Cities. And our Christmas trip this year is with just the most awesome tour guide, Jimmy the Cricket Tours.
Okay.
And we're spending a week in Columbus, Mississippi
Wow.
for our Christmas trip.
Wow. Rachel's like, do you need chaperones?
I'm the chaperone.
Do you need a buddy? Like, I'd love to travel.
Actually, on the larger trips, you don't have to be a senior and you don't have to be a member of our center.
Yeah.
Sold.
I'm in.
Yeah, one really cool thing about the Senior Activity Center, and I just want to mention really quick, is we spend so much time and energy focusing on our youth.
Right.
Okay, but as we get older, oftentimes our world gets smaller. And it's so easy as you get older, you lose relationships with people pass away, your world gets smaller, and you can create an atmosphere of loneliness if you don't have the right environment or group to support you. And this is why the Senior Activity Center is so vital, because it literally has saved people's lives.
I believe it.
And so when you look at our growth from over the last 5 years, we're over 800 members now. Wow. We're in a 4,000 square foot facility.
Yeah.
So we're busting at the seams.
Yes,
and
definitely.
so the building that we're currently in is not able to support all the activities that we're doing, which is why we need a bigger building.
Wow. Well, Jimmy, I want to ask, what's your role in the activity center?
Well, I served on a board. I chair the Long Range Planning Committee right now, and so I try to step away every now and then, and Fran just keeps pulling and tugging, and she's like, "You're not going anywhere just
Not yet.
yet."
Not today. Not today.
He's also on my capital campaign
There we
committee and
go.
plays a very important role there.
Well, let's circle back to the event. So it's on March 17th. People need to purchase tickets on your website?
They are available on eventbrite.com.
Eventbrite, okay.
If they just search for Sidemen of Note
Okay.
and put Murfreesboro as the location, it will come up.
That's
And we still
fantastic.
have some seats available.
Okay. Does
Great.
it come with dinner?
If you are a sponsor,
Okay.
there will be a sponsor reception and a meet and greet.
Okay.
Great.
So if they're interested in a sponsorship, they should reach out to me. They can call me at 615-459-4839.
Great. And we'll have the flyer up on the screen here
We
so that
will.
everybody can
We
see.
will.
Great.
Yeah.
It's funny how many of the nonprofits just sling their phone number out on there. It's great.
That's great. We love it.
It's a safe community. I mean, it doesn't mean it's your personal cell phone, but they're like, hey, just call me. Like that connection, the personal connection between our community and the nonprofit, it's gold.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's gold.
Well, we have about 30 seconds left. Is
Yeah.
there anything else we'd like to talk about or shout out before we go?
We would love to invite anyone who would be interested in being a member of our center to come visit us. We'll give you a tour of our current building and tell you all about our activities and programs. Because we are independent, nonprofit, we charge $50 a year to be a member.
It's not
and
bad.
that gets you access to the majority of our activities.
Wonderful.
Obviously not travel, but
Obviously not travel.
the other stuff in-house.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
That's great.
Bingo.
Well, thank you both for being on the show. We really do appreciate it.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
We appreciate it.
I learned a lot too, and I appreciate, and I'm sure that the community has learned a lot that maybe they didn't know about your center, and they don't have to be in Smyrna, and they have this great event.
Well, when you guys get the new facility built, we'll have to have you back on the show to talk about it. How about
We
that?
would love
Maybe
that.
we can do a tour.
Absolutely.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, stop. Don't scroll just yet. We'll be right back after this America 250 moment.
For me, I'm just very proud to be an American. Also very proud to have lived in Rutherford County my entire life as well, and to have grown up here and have experienced the freedoms that we have, and the life that I've been able to provide for my family because of living in this great country. I'm grateful to this nation, but I'm also grateful to my Father and my Savior, who has provided, a wonderful life for me and mine. And I'm thrilled to be here for the 250-year birthday of this great nation. Happy birthday, America! Happy 250.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, he did a really good job. I
Wayne
like
was
that.
amazing.
Yeah, I like Wayne.
I didn't realize how deep his roots in the community actually went.
I know. I had no idea either, but he did a really good job. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Wayne.
Hey, I do have a question for you, though, because we were talking about bingo earlier.
Okay.
How'd your bingo go with the downtown bingo and the restaurant stuff with Main Street?
We did not win first prize.
Keep in mind, she said, I did not win first prize. So what did you win?
I was one of 5 second place winners, which is close enough. I don't want to consider
I
myself
knew you would
lucky.
win something.
No,
it's
random drawings, but I'm so grateful. I had so much fun. I went to a bunch of different restaurants downtown. We had a great time, like the meatball sub at Monaco's.
Yeah,
I had
great
brunch
sub.
at 5 on Black.
Yeah.
All really great places. I'm so grateful. And Sarah will be on here again soon. We'll get to see her.
Great. Well, we want to thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it so much. We got more fun stuff coming up next week. You got St. Patrick's Day going on this week. You know, if you, I discarded of my tie, but you kept your bow tie. You got rid of the horn.
I did.
So more stuff coming up, guys. Make sure that you tune in next week. We have to thank our sponsors. We have Superior Overhead Doors,
Valley Growers,
InfoWorld Social Media,
615 Insurance,
TMX Creative,
and KDGI Architectural Firm.
Yeah, and thank you to our wonderful staff.
Yeah, we have some new staff.
Yeah, we have some new staff, great staff.
Right.
They make us look good. We love it. We love it. And we have to also
We thank Brandon for letting us use this beautiful historic space.
I know. It gets confusing. We say Brandon. There's 2 Brandons that own this.
Brandon.
We're not stuttering. We mean it. And then also you got to like, heart, comment. If there's something on this that you really enjoyed, share it with a friend. You know, if you want to take somebody, if a senior center, for example, stands out to you. Read to Succeed if you need help getting that promotion at your job and or you know somebody that's trying to make that next step and maybe struggling with something, send this video to them or share it to them or tag them in it and we can do that. Right.
And if you want us to talk about your grandma's birthday or an upcoming event, we'd love to talk about that too.
Also, make sure that you
smash that subscribe button on YouTube.
And then also, if you're driving to work, don't watch us, listen to us on podcasts. Any streaming platform that you like, we're on there. You can listen to Good Morning Murfreesboro. And from all of us here at Good Morning Murfreesboro, we wish you a great weekend.
Whatever you're going to do this weekend, do it right here in Murfreesboro.